And we're back.
We are back with round number 3.
We got Paul C versus Josh C playing for the house.
We're going to see what happens here.
Oh, God. It's good. We're, I believe, acquiring deck lists here shortly. Looks like we have a mascot on, I want to say it's Paul C's side.
Yeah, Misty's Gyarados.
No.
That's Misty's Gyarados.
No. Is it? Or is it Giovanni's? No, it's Misty's. I can't tell.
Oh, you might be right. I think it is Giovanni's Gyarados.
Giovanni's Gyarados?
I see Giovanni in the corner. Misty's not that bald.
Either is Giovanni.
Well, one of these
All
players
four
plays V Pokemon because there's only one V star counter. But yeah, we're staying tuned for deck lists here. Tournament's moving right along. I know that there's, for some good players that I was talking to, quite a bit of upsets last round.
Oh, how so?
I know Jinch lost his last round.
Oh,
Harrison
wow.
Levin lost his round.
Oh.
So
someone
Hunter lost his round. I believe Jeff also lost his round. So anyone's still in it when it comes to a 7-round tournament. You know, X1 is kind of where you want to land, if anything. Oh, double VIP pass.
Ooh.
Super effective glasses.
Excellent.
What is happening here?
Deck lists are being dropped. What we have here is I have Paul C's. So we're having some lost action.
We both are playing lost.
Radiant Zard. So that tells us what we have here. Sable Zard
I
on
think
my
they're playing
side.
the same deck. They're pretty similar.
Well, you're
Nope,
not
not
Sable
quite.
Zard. So we have Sable Zard and we just have...
Yep, so Josh is opting for the Roaring Moon, Galarian Moltres,
Wow.
Iron Hands, and Tropius. He's also playing a Minior, which I have no idea what that does, but we're going to find out together.
Tropius as well here on Paul's side on his roster.
Tropius is probably what the super effective glasses are for. Yeah, Josh Cohen's playing 2 copies of that.
Yeah, here too. Yeah, 2 copies seems pretty standard, I guess. 3 Town Store.
Yep, Town Store searches the deck for a tool card, which is very powerful when you're looking for those super effective glasses.
Searching for a tool card? Tool card?
Yep, searches for a tool card from the deck.
Okay.
So you could get the new TM cards.
Yeah.
You could get Forest Steel Stone to get any card.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a very powerful resource.
Not surprisingly, seeing a single copy of the Crisis Punch. We got the okay to start, and flipping over, we have Comfy and Tropius.
Tropius is here.
Tropius is not. Is that a good thing to start with?
Couldn't tell you, but we're going to find out. But it's definitely for the Roaring Moon and for the Charizard EX cards that are out there floating around right now. We do see the Nest Ball come down here. Probably going to grab that Radiant Greninja more than likely, but we're going to check the prizes first.
Yeah, eyeing up a couple of options there. Comfy, Radiant Greninja. Fanning through the deck, seeing what's prized, of course.
Probably going to counter energy here as well.
Got all basic energy on Paul's side.
I feel like you would have played a VIP pass if he had one, right?
You mentioned that Paul has started with 2.
Paul has 2.
Oh, so Paul's gonna pop off.
Got another big boy Comfy coming down.
Yeah, most of this is the lost stuff you expect to see. You got a single Mirage Gate in Paul's list.
The Attach Retreat is interesting. Does grab the VIP pass off of that, which is great.
Wonder if this will just end up as being a fight of Sableye.
Eyeing up the mana fee here, so if he's worried about maybe a Kyogre or a Radiant Greninja of his opponent, my opponent, so used to saying that. I feel like you just want to get as many cards in the Lost Zone as possible here.
Yep, it's a race for sure.
Gonna grab that Comfy and a mana fee here just to prevent a
Okay.
Radiant Greninja option, so that way it doesn't take 2 prizes, but you definitely don't want that to happen.
Yep, Paul can do that too. And, with 2 Battle VIP passes in his hand, we'll see what he chooses to grab as a response.
We do see the Escape Rope here, allowing him to Flower Select one more time. Probably going to get rid of the Tropius. It's a tech card for certain matchups, which is why you really don't want to see it start.
That's a nice little take that, from Josh, like, this is where it's supposed to be. But
Double
then Paul's
VIP
like, you know what, dude?
pass.
I got you. I got 2 tickets to the show.
Yeah, so Paul is playing that TM Crisis Punch in his deck. So if we do manage to see that against one of maybe the Roaring Moon or Galarian Moltres here, probably not going to be super relevant in this particular matchup, but definitely something to watch out for.
Looks like Paul has a fan there in the chat. Sending their love his way.
So we're going to opt to grab 3 Comfey and a
Ooh.
Cramorant here. So Paul's saying, hey, I'm going to smack that Comfey with this Cramorant if it kills me. So
Choosing to not grab a single Manaphy, opting for a full 3, because I think the Cramorant was going to be chosen no matter what, right? So your decision is then 2 or 3 Comfey.
yeah,
Went for the full 3.
So neither player has revealed what Radiant they're playing, right?
Mhm.
So I guess it's a good assumption that Radiant Greninja is going to be played, but Paul actually plays Radiant Charizard. So 2
Mhm.
basic energy here. What are we going to weigh the options out as? I think the grass energy is going to go away.
Yeah, you want to keep the psychic energy for sure. Like I said, like what if this just ends up being Sableye versus Sableye?
He does play a total of 6 energy, and it's 2 grass, 2 fire, and 2 psychic. So a little
The psychic
unfortunate here, but
Attach
no
a treat,
switch option.
or selecting number 2.
Oh, the Crisis TM.
Ooh.
Or the Counter Catcher. I feel like Counter Catcher is going to be a little bit more valuable here, especially if you whiff this hit. But
Yep.
doesn't think so.
Gives up the counter catcher.
Do we have a switch card?
Still got 1 left.
I think it's in his hand.
Counter catcher? Yeah, it looks like there might
Yeah,
have been.
big pass here.
Big pass over back to Josh.
Not what you want to see in the early stages of the game here.
Responding with a Colress, that's great. That's what you want to see. And I'm sure Paul's like,
There's
that's
Greninja.
great. I love that for you.
Greninja, Counter Catcher, Nest Ball. This is a great
It's
call rush with
unfortunate. Yeah,
many
no
options.
Cramorant KO was had from Paul's side. That's unfortunate.
I think we're also going to see that grass energy go away here. Yeah, Nest Ball as well.
Yeah.
Have everything you could possibly need in your hand.
Not really needing a ton of grass in this matchup. Not going to be where resources.
Interesting to see if we're going to get a Radiant Greninja first here.
Mhm.
It looks like we're going to go ahead and do that.
Oh, what is that? Roaring Moon?
Yeah, get rid of the moon. It's not going to do much in this matchup, especially when you're eyeing down a Tropius. Paul also saying, yeah, I wouldn't put that down if the Tropius was there either. There's the Iron Hands.
Hands.
Big
Was
card
that
to
the
grab
other
here.
TM as
We're
well?
at 6 in the loss zone. We are 1 card away from a Mirage Gate.
We've almost hit capacity. Oh,
Does have to get rid of the
Super
Super
Rod.
Rod in favor of that Iron Hands. Gonna see the Greninja come down and go ahead and
Of course, that's just one of 3.
draw 2.
Super Rods.
Town Store.
So now, yeah, the Greninja has been revealed. So now, Paul is 100% certain what we have going on. Of course, it's still a lost deck, and they could each be slightly different. But
Josh
It's
is
a big pass.
significantly ahead.
just a big pass over. No.
Big card advantage here. He does have 1 more Comfy, so he could go for it if he has a switch option, but I don't think he has a switch option. Or the energy.
Nope,
so
just
big
pass. Big pass back over. So, do we see?
It's not much
I don't
better.
see Paul having a Colress. We need to find something. Roxanne and
Forest
Seal
Steel
Stone. Don't know if you want to be.
Do I
want to
be
here?
Do I want to bench a V Pokemon?
Yeah,
That's the
which
big
would be
question here.
the Pidgeot V. Unfortunately, being the only.
Did I miss anything?
No, still even
just playing
prizes.
some Pokemons
Unfortunately,
over
there
here.
was a miss on Cramorant, so we're still at even prizes.
Oh man, sorry, Chad. I had to take care of business.
Business.
In the bathroom.
That's TOS, dude.
There was a meeting.
There was a meeting in the restroom. Yeah.
So we see the Pidgeot V come down with the Forest Seal Stone, probably the most optimal one to target. Does flip over the Giovanni's Gyarados, indicating his V-Star marker.
So that's what it was for. that's a cute mascot. For
Looks like
that.
he's going to go for a Colress. I do like this play.
Yeah, that's something that he was lacking for sure.
We definitely don't want to discard the Forest Seal Stone. There we go. Okay, cool.
There you go. Didn't care for where it was placed. Glad he fixed it.
Actually does matter, because if he needed to Lost Vacuum something to get to 10, then that would matter a lot.
Mhm.
But he could just shuffle this Pidgeot back into the deck. So typically, if we see Pidgeot, we're probably seeing the Mawile. And he plays Mawile. Wait,
No, I
Mawile?
don't believe so. I believe
he plays
the
Minior. Mark, what does Minior do?
You guys are the casters. Chad, why am I even paying these guys?
The spicy text that not even anyone knows. It's probably
It's in my bulk
anti-retreat.
somewhere.
This guy
I don't know. It's not on the board. It's on the deck list.
number.
PAR 99.
That's this.
Sometimes the spiciest texts need a little bit of a
little bit of a
verification,
showcase.
right?
I mean, you gotta dig them out of the bulk.
Okay, so when you attach it, you can switch it to the active spot.
Switching to another Comfy,
So it's a good
flower
pivot.
selecting. It's another Colress.
Double Colress? Is that what that is?
No, I think it was something else.
Oh, Colress
One
Mirage
Colress.
Gate.
That's it. That's the only Mirage Gate in Paul's deck, by the way.
Does have the
So we have a KO now.
Gonna shuffle in the Pidgeot.
Pidgeot goes away. That's good. And we will see the Spitting Innocently taking the first KO.
Pidgeot's such a hidden gem. That card, everyone thought that card sucked when it came out.
Pidgeot's
like-
just
It just does what it needs
as
to
mentioned
do.
before, it does
perfectly.
its job. It comes around. It has the effect to just grab you what you need or a dip when it needs to.
Pidgeot's like the employee of the month. It will be every month. Like whenever it's in the deck and he's on like the clock,
Very valued employee.
he's gonna get you there. You know, he just gets you there.
Love having it part of the team. Passing back to Josh here.
Does opt bench
How
the
does
second
Josh
Cramorant.
respond? Does Josh have his own Cramorant? Iron Hands coming down. Being
He's
the
here.
target response.
Probably gonna see a Super Rod here first. But definitely gonna need to
We
grab
lost
that
one before. Well, clearly we can see right there. We've lost one Super Rod, so we have two more, I believe. Raihan, that's one energy.
Oh, that's gonna allow you to search too.
Yeah, get any card out of the deck that you
Probably
need
grab a
to
Mirage
solve
Gate.
the problem.
Oh, did you grab basic dark energy? I think it was the Mirage Gate. So one Mirage Gate plus an attachment is good enough here. Yep, gonna see a flower selecting here.
What do we choose to take here from it? We're ditching the Forest Seal Stone. And there's our fourth energy. Switch card. Promoting. And knocking that out for the additional prize. Yep, Josh just going, yeah, I'm taking this.
It's just food. How hard is this?
This is very key decisions, Mark, that really are gonna change my life and my cholesterol. So I need you to relax over there. Iron Hand's huge.
You got white rice. I get fried rice.
Yes, we need to make these key decisions. Can you read my handwriting?
Is that plus Cokes?
It's one Coke.
You want,
I
there's
gave it
an
a
S. So you want multiple Cokes?
No, one Coke.
Well, it comes with a Coke.
Are you offering multiple?
Chicken
I'll
teriyaki.
take
No,
multiple
I'm taking
Cokes.
comes with the
chicken
Coke.
teriyaki.
It's a
plate.
combo.
You guys get drinks here. These guys are trying to farm me for my
It
money,
comes with it.
guys.
There's nothing that
Do you have soda
can be
here?
done.
Yeah,
Oh,
not Coke.
see, this is why we don't
It
like
comes with Coke.
Just kidding.
But
Sorry, chat.
It doesn't
What?
exclude the drink.
We're painful.
Oh, heard.
Duh. All right. Sorry to interrupt, guys. Just had to get the food order from these gentlemen.
Pressing
Yeah.
matters. As
There's no lunch break today because we are all business here. All gas, no breaks.
Yup.
We're going right in.
Yeah,
And
this,
we're back.
this Iron Hand is going to be first to be recognized. So
Yeah,
how
do
do
you
you answer
respond?
the Iron Hand?
The Charizard? Do you respond with Charizard now?
I think you have to, right? Well,
This
maybe
stuff. I mean, that's 230 HP there. I mean, you don't have your own. There's not much else. I think you have the Charizard.
not. He does have it in the hand, but does he have a way to power it up? I think he only has 4 cards in Lost Zone based off of his. It could be 7 actually, based off the dice there. It's really small on our screen.
I mean, taking a knockout on a Comfy or something with a Cramorant, but then
Crisis
you
punch.
just pass it back, and then Josh takes another 2 again. So yeah, we need to deal with this Iron Hands. It might just be all up to Charizard. We're gonna need a
Super Odd. There's the fire. Another Colress.
Nest Ball. There's pieces in
We
there.
were in harmony.
Do we know if the Charizard is prized?
No, it's in his hand.
Okay, so there's no need to search for it. So did he keep the nest ball? Or is he choosing to lost the nest ball?
I don't think he can afford to get rid of another energy.
He's made this was a tough decision for him.
Super Rod and Switch Cart.
Interesting too, but must have been a tough decision. Nest balling.
Get a nest ball here, actually. Not going for the Charizard
Yeah,
play.
I thought he was going to.
The Minior.
Minior.
This is
Okay.
to kill Iron Hands.
This is what we need.
I understand
Okay,
now. Alrighty.
It all makes sense.
We are here to play the game. And close the door. Mark. The super
Perfective
glasses.
glasses.
Oh, you even put them on.
put the glasses on. Chat.
This is a huge, huge play here. Yeah, so one-shots. I understand the deck now. Crazy. So 3 times
Holy
effectiveness
cats.
on the Iron Hands.
That is so. Oh, look at that.
80 times 3
look
is
at that.
240.
Look, styling on him.
That was so cute.
That was something.
We need Charizard. We need a Minior. That was cool. I like that.
That was really cool.
The
Wow.
creativity of the Pokemon
Yeah.
community is so great.
Spicy tech.
Mark, welcome back.
Exactly.
We know what the Minior is for.
Dude,
we know what it's for?
in
It
epic fashion,
blew
it
up Iron
It
Hands.
blew up Iron Hands.
With super effective glasses.
Oh, chat, that is actually insane because
It
it,
was.
goes off its that's a clip right there, chat. That's a clip.
Yeah, he put his
He even
glasses,
put the glasses
He put his
on.
own glasses on. Yeah, he went full.
I missed this.
And then he
Yeah.
did Wonka pose.
Stop leaving the closet.
This is
dude.
literally your guys' fault because you guys are like, I want fried rice with little gold crusties
All
on
right,
the
dude.
side.
Let's have
and
a
then
conversation
nice-
about girth. All right, are you ready?
What? Huh?
It's
It's
so
ugly.
pale.
Iron Hands is a girthy boy, and he just got one shot by a meteor.
Yeah, 3. We got 3 retreat costs hit by a rock, dude. You know that whole saying, whenever you drop like a penny off the Empire State Building, that thing becomes a deadly projectile? That's literally what Minior is, Chad. He's just a pebble.
We need to fix prizes. Paul is at 3.
Paul is gassing right now. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. Can he Iron Hands again?
Gotta be sick.
That would be nuts.
That would be crazy. No, the response is gonna be cram.
Yeah,
the
just kill
simplest
it.
one. The simplest
Kill
one.
it, get it off the
But
board.
Cordy, you'll be back to. You'll go to 3 prizes. You know, you want to be at 2, but
yeah, the
It's not-
meteor was
what can you
hot.
do?
I like that.
the Minior is really hot. Yeah, 4. It's so look at the dumb thing too.
This 80 times 3, dude.
So that's super effective is times 3?
Yeah,
240, dude.
look at its stupid face taking out Iron Hands. I
There's
can't
many
believe it.
colors of that card, too.
Can't believe it.
All right, anyways, back to the match here. So we're going to see a switch cart here into the Cramorant, take the knockout, take a prize, go up to 3. Oh, kill the other one. I guess that makes sense. Like, let's get rid of
Yeah.
the target that matters.
Yeah.
Minior
That
ain't
does
doing
make
nothing
sense.
against Cramorant.
Yep. Activating our counter catcher.
I
taking
agree
an
with
ideal
the
prize.
plays.
It's beautiful.
I feel like now is an appropriate Charizard time.
I don't love it. I mean, that's the big boy. I think if we found a way to like get it
Easy
back,
VIP pass.
we could just
See you
cram.
later.
We could just cram again. At this point, it's just like
Yeah, it could cram, but he can't return KO. I guess the Greninja could KO 2 things, which would be game, right? If the Charizard... No, 2 things. Kills 2 things.
yes, because it'll one shot the Charizard and hit something else. Of course, Paul has an option of Manaphy. He's never gotten for it yet.
There's the Clara.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna go simple for the revenge with Cramorant. Oh yeah, he's favoring Cramorant. All right, we're getting the Crams back.
No Manaphy, though. That's really dangerous.
Yeah, we'll see if that comes back to bite him later. Switch cart.
Yep, just going to go ahead and take a knockout here with Spit.
Going for a big old spit. Pretty much, right? That is a huge hand on Paul.
Yeah.
Look at that other pair.
Josh
of,
needs to either Iono or Roxanne here.
the second pair of glasses is in his hand too. I don't know if that'll ever come up again, but
It could. You never know.
he could do the shades thing again. That would be hype. That was funny.
Also got some word from outside. Our 2 players in the room that actually have the highest ranking right now in this room. X2.
Yep.
Sally and Ginch. X2 right now.
Yeah, we were talking about upsets a little bit.
That's unfortunate.
Is he upset that all of Orlando is washed at this point?
That is
I'm
a
sorry,
chunk.
boys.
Dang,
I'm y'all's
dang.
biggest fan. What are y'all doing to me? I'm like a Cowboys fan over here, dude.
Wow. Cheering for
Are
a
we
bad
are,
team.
are we losing to another? Are we losing to Tampa? Or are
No,
we
we're just losing to ourselves.
Don't pretend
guys.
like you understand, Franklin. Go watch tennis.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
No tools in the deck, or just opting not to get one at the moment, and he's probably gonna search back again. Yeah. No tools. Shuffle the deck.
I'm still stuck with the Minior turn from like.
Yeah, I'm shell shocked. I
I'm
can't wait to
still
see this
just
card
like
win a
I
tournament.
can't believe this.
It's really cool.
It is really cool.
I mean, if there's no hand disruption this turn, it's going to be pretty sealed. Super effective comfy.
oh.
Here it comes. 90 damage for a KO. That'd be nuts. Was it spinning attack?
Yeah, something like that for like 20.
I think it does 30.
Does it really?
Doesn't matter. There is a
Are we gonna get the
super rod.
Greninja?
Iron Hands is coming
Oh.
back. But the Minior is still there, so that's a little scary. He opts to not put Lightning back in the deck, unless he has another one.
I don't know about going for Iron Hands when that scary Minior is on the scary Minior. Look at that
Right?
thing. It's 70 HP. Again, Shunny, like
He's the star of the show,
Minior,
dude.
70 HP, Sableye, 80 HP. These little basic Pokemon just doing so much work.
This is literally the equivalent of that Mars Shadow that with Red Alert or whatever that just came in and destroyed Buzzwole, dude.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
one energy
Yep.
does Xaxes.
Or Energy Short Dedenne.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
energy short.
making me sad, dude.
Styling on him. Rant is coming
I
down.
think Josh is just mapping out his next turn at this point. He's got the Iron Hands in his hand.
That's how he's going to win the Iron Hands. He's going to take a Cram KO on this turn. I have foreseen it.
Cram on cram action.
Are we going to see a return Iron Hands? No, because he doesn't play it. Alrighty then. We need to see a Roxanne or an Iono or something here.
Hand disruption.
I think he lost on his only Roxanne though. Top deck's
I
Raihan.
have. Yeah, but Raihan won't really get there.
He needs to bench Manaphy, and he can't bench Manaphy and Charizard. That's the problem.
Yeah, this is a tough spot for Paul here.
If he had one more bench space, he was fine. But the Tropius and the Minior and all the other comfies,
Yeah, it's
just kinda- he gridlocked himself is the
Truly
problem.
starting with a Tropius is hurting him right now.
yeah.
With no way to pick it up. He wants to bench that Zard. He needs to bench that Manaphy as well. And it's tough.
Well, there is a possibility that Josh lost zone some water energies. Have we even seen a water energy? I don't think he
No, I
plays
don't-
water energy.
Oh, he does.
He doesn't play water energy. So Greninja's off the table.
Okay.
So he's not going to be able to Radiant Greninja.
Yeah,
His
so it's
only
just
win
Iron
condition
Hands.
is Iron Hands.
Iron.
Unless he goes for 2 more swings. He does have Mirage Gate in hand and Town Store. Gonna see a Raihan. And Raihan is going to grab the Psychic Energy, put it on the Charizard or the Active. Active will allow him to retreat, search for any card here.
Shuffling it back up. Is that Charizard going to come out to swing? Respond to the Cramorant?
I believe so. Didn't get to see what he picked.
Fire Energy? No, he already
It was a
attached.
Fire Energy.
He already attached.
Yeah, because his other Fire Energy is on the Minior. You only need 1, though. So this Charizard's now swinging for 1 fire. Gonna see the retreat and blow it up, I suppose. Iron Hands can't KO Charizard as it stands right now. So it's definitely a good attacker. Good option here. But you really want to see the hand disruption if possible. But he did play that Raihan. So I'm gonna possibly play a Super Rod here. Get rid of the super effective classes. Just in case
going
he
on the
gets,
Tropius.
just in case he gets Roxanne, you want to get rid of
Yeah.
all those clunky cards.
All right, here it comes. I mean, in this turn, as Josh, you think it's got to be the Iron Hands or nothing, right?
Comfy with Shades comes up. think Josh kind of mapped out this turn last turn, so he's probably going to have some snap plays here. Sequencing is going to be everything.
We know the Greninja's not going to be using its Shuriken. It's an attack. Doesn't have the water energy. I think it's just going to be Iron Hands.
Lost Vacuum to get rid of that. Go to 10.
Okay.
Play another Town Store. By just getting rid of those clunky cards like we were talking about. Pokegear for the rest of the deck. Let's see what there is. Grabs a Colress. I think we're going to see the whole deck go away here. The other option's Kyogre. Does he play Kyogre? No, he doesn't play Water Energy.
I was thinking about Sableye, but that doesn't cleanly take out 2 threats.
How much health does Minior have?
70.
Yeah.
So that
Play Halucha. So he's going down to 0 deck.
It's quite scary as Josh.
4 cards in the deck means
May
he
not
has to
be able
lost
to.
on 2 of them.
It's Iron Hands to take the game, really.
I think he needs 3 of these cards. I think he needs 3 out of the 4 cards. Yeah, he's shaking his head. Because he needs the Escape Rope, he needs the Energy, and he needs the Mirage Gate. And he has to get rid of 2. So he needed to Super Rod first.
Now benching that Iron Hands is very risky for Josh to do if he can't seal the game here. Passing it back to Paul. Now Paul really just has to KO anything on Josh's board and wins.
Because he's going to have to play the Counter Catcher to bring up something small for Iron Hands to kill.
Do you stall here as Josh?
Oh, he's going to deck out. He's got the Super Rod in his hand. He's got double Mirage Gate. He has double Super Rod, double Mirage Gate. So it's possible, but I feel like he needs 2 of these cards.
Does he have Catcher in hand?
He has to get rid of the Switch. He doesn't have a choice.
It's a very tough choice here.
Looking at Switch options.
Do you know if Paul has the boss's orders or?
I don't know if he has a Counter Catcher in hand.
I think
He doesn't play boss.
No, he doesn't play boss. But
Counter
I
Catcher.
think we saw him lose 1 Counter Catcher, but I think he might have 1 more. And
This decision is going to make or break it. That's going 100%. I agree with this. I think it has to be the Escape Rope.
the Mirage Gate.
Does he already? If he already has 2, then this is correct.
If he has 2
I see
Mirage
1.
Gates. He's got a
Super Rod. I think he had to Super Rod before he did that. Yeah, Josh looks a little frustrated.
I think he's already seen it in his head. I think it might be too far gone. All right, we're playing Super Rod. We recover the dark.
Grab 3 energy.
If you can't seal it up here, as soon as you pass it back to Paul, Paul's got it.
Another Super Rod is going to come down, which is going to allow him to get the 4 energy he needs. Has to put the other lightning in. Iron Hands.
Hands is coming down.
How do we get out of the active? And how do we switch?
If you're coming down with the Mirage Gate.
There's the dark. He can go
1 card in
160.
deck. Nope, passing it back.
passed.
That's it. Of course, the Charizard cannot attack, so we need a way to switch.
If he switches, it's over.
Escape Rope. That's Escape Rope.
Escape
Yeah,
rope
that's it.
energy. Yeah.
Anything that comes back out is knocked out. Yep, Paul takes it.
Paul takes the game there. Yeah, I feel like he needed that escape rope, and he needed to play the Colress after he super rodded to get one of the energy, thrown into the lost zone.
Yeah.
So that way he had the escape rope option, get the Charizard out of the active. Everything